we, like a lot of communities, had very old copper networks that had been in existence for 30 and 40 years. And although SpringNet was a fiber entity, and of course we had incumbents that had some fiber in town, we weren't near net everywhere. And broadband was becoming this ubiquitous expectation that, oh, I can turn the lights on and I'm just going to have amazing internet, and that wasn't the case. So for us as a public entity to sell the community on a public project like this, we had to, really spell out for them how confident we were in our approach to building it. And that had a lot to do with the broadband group, with their expertise just very recently being nationally televised, or really pressed from Huntsville to say, hey, the same people are coming on board in Springfield, and you can read all about the successes there. And really merging in the construction components of this using the digital piece was key, because then we were able to say, hey, we're going to have tight controls on spending, because we know what our bill of materials is going to be. We know what our bill of quantities is going to be, and we're digitally issuing those out to crews just like check marks on a list. So it took away a lot of ambiguity, and just to throw a bunch of parts on a truck and go build something, it was, you need this many of this widget and this many of that widget. So from that aspect, we were able to really ensure that the project would get kicked off as smoothly as possible, and that we had a real-time way of monitoring progress really day to day. And I think that was a big deal. So from the aspect of getting this project right, it had everything to do with getting things set up at the front end, so that when you were in construction, you weren't pivoting all the time, trying to improve things.